Lawyer would, I guess. Another tight race shaping up in Pennsylvania. Both President Obama and former President Clinton are making numerous stops to campaign for the Democrat, Congressman Joe Sestak. He's trying to keep the seat for Democrats, running against Republican Pat Toomey, and David Lee Miller is on one of the hottest races in the country. He's in the town of Media, PA. Media, Pennsylvania. How's the race this morning, David Lee? Where do we stand?
Well, the latest Real Clear Politics average, Bill, shows that the Republican Pat Toomey here has a 4.5% lead over Democrat Joe Sestak. Joe Sestak, though, says that he has experienced a surge in the polls. Sestak is a former Navy admiral. He is a U.S. congressman, and he has been hitting the campaign trail very hard. This morning he was up at 5:30 meeting with commuters. Yesterday we caught up with him at one campaign stop, and he made the point of saying that his Republican opponent here is going to offer essentially what he calls the same failed policies that resulted in the current economic crisis.
We know that policies that Congressman Toomey supported actually torpedoed our economy, sent us into close to a depression. There are ways to do it so much better, small business tax credits, to actually focus on education, to make sure we have an energy policy, and that's what I want to do.
And later today, Joe Sestak is going to get a little help. Michelle Obama, the First Lady, is going to be in Philadelphia to campaign on his behalf.
So the Republican strategy, what's Pat Toomey up to?
Well, Pat Toomey's strategy here has essentially been very clear. He has called for less taxes and less government. He has said simply that if you like the policies of the Obama administration, you're going to like the policies of his opponent, Joe Sestak. Yesterday, we caught up with him at a campaign rally just outside of Philadelphia, and here's what he had to say.
Voters will be asking themselves, do they think that Washington's on the right track? Do they think that all the bailouts, the massive spending, the deficits, huge tax increases, is that really what we need for the economy? Because that's what Joe Sestak is for, and if that's what you think we need, then Joe Sestak's your guy.
And Pat Toomey hitting the campaign trail today also, starting in Philadelphia. He's working his way around the state. He says he's going to hit every major media market in Pennsylvania. Polls open in 21 hours.
Our correspondent in Media, Pennsylvania is David Lee Miller. Thank you, David Lee. Martha?
All right.